Hey guys, how is everybody? I got Coco on no makeup. I was too busy with graphics today to like beat myself up, but it'll be what it'll be. So what's everyone up to? Oh, what the heck? Oh, hang on. Zach's thing went over to someone else's live. Hang on. There we go. Muted. That was weird. Oh, I clicked something. Oh, please don't open it. Ah, I just went to click on my chat box, and I had a notification at the same time, and it opened my mail. I didn't open the mail right now. It slows things down. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Uh, I don't want to know about Twitch right now. Well, I'm on Twitch too, but oh goodness. Yeah, so I've been busy to the point where like my freaking hands stopped working. To an extent. I mean, I still do stuff, but like these three fingers are like numb down to like my elbow, like this side of my arm. It's so weird. It's like the weirdest feeling. Even when I just try to wash my hands, it feels like I'm not because I don't feel like that side of my hand. It's the weirdest thing. You're still good. Oh, I'm good, Zach. I'm good. How are you? Since like 3 seconds ago. Who's all? Blah, blah. Try that again. Have another cocktail, Coco. Who's all in here? Jeez Louise. Might be carpal tunnel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. My husband had the same thing, except his was so bad it went all the way down, like to one of his feet. Like he couldn't feel his feet either. The weirdest thing. Hey, Elizabeth. Thanks for coming. How are you? I burnt all but my pinky finger on my left hand. Oh, that sucks. Ouch. What did you burn it on? I'm assuming an oven or some sort, but I'm doing pretty good, Elizabeth, considering. Hey, William, how are you? Not sure which one I'm working on here. That's good to hear, Elizabeth. Hey, Joy, how are you? Crochet hand. Just getting over it myself. Yeah, my crochet hand too, because it's also my mouse hand. But luckily, I don't use those three fingers much. Like I hold my hook like this. I pretty much pivot with those fingers. So like I don't use like I'm still crochet. Thank goodness. But if I don't like rest it, it might get worse, and I probably should. Oh, my goodness, here. Where's your loud kid? He is probably gaming as we speak. Joy's doing good. That's great. Hey, Kathy, how are you? What are you up to? What's everyone sipping on, and what's on everyone's hook, or what's everyone up to that doesn't hook? As you can see, I didn't have time to like bother with glasses today. Drink it straight out the can. So ladylike. And I keep meaning to do like a Happy Meal video because I got like some of the prizes I won at Ladybird's thing. But I don't know, touch hot hands at work, even though my cold foot not goes hot. Elizabeth's drinking water, Diet Pepsi, and Tim Tams. Ooh, I still haven't looked for those. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm still like, should I or shouldn't I? So I think at some point tonight, I'll just show what I got, and then I'll like snip it out of here and make a new video for the Happy Meal for it. Because like she literally sent me, no, show it after when I'm ready to do it. Hey Angela, how are you? Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm working on summer tops for granddaughters. Awesome. Had a Coke now. I'm drinking nothing. Well, that's thoughtful, Zach. Mark, what is Tim Tams? Like pad soda? No, Tim Tams is like a cookie type thing that apparently, I don't know, if you refrigerate them and then you bite each opposite corner off, you can like suck into it. I don't know. I haven't had one yet, but everyone keeps raving about it, so I may cave and try it. Hey, Christy, how are you? Oh, I got a new sub. Thank you for subbing Outdoor Adventures with Ro if you're in here. I don't even know how you spell it, but it looks like Ro. Chocolate and caramel coated cookies. Yeah, see, he describes it better than I do. He's actually had them. Beautiful Colin Christy, happy you're here. It's from the loop of it. I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Good morning, Tank. How are you? How long this time? I don't know, William. It'll be what it'll be. He gets bored. Hey, Timmy Ray. Oh, there it is. There's the, oh, it's Ron. It looked like ROH. That was so weird. Okay, what did I miss here? I got this locked in. I'm so easily like squirrel. What did I miss? I don't think I missed anything. We're back switching rooms. All right, you take your time to relax. From R. Not sure what that is. I appreciate you guys coming. Saying hi to you, Ray. They do sound delicious, Elizabeth. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little better, Tank. Yeah. So those in here, not everyone in here crochets. So those that don't crochet or yarn stuff, what do you guys do for fun? Hey everyone, I'm new. Boardman. Kenny told me about your YouTube channel. Well, that's sweet of him. Kenny's a sweetie pie. We love Kenny. So sorry, Coco. I made you wait to go live. No worries, Zach. It'll be what it'll be. I was like, I would have been rushing anyway. Like I said, I was like doing the graphics, and even though like I don't think Kat was expecting it tonight, if it's sitting there in my inbox, I just like I gotta get it done. So yeah. You know, Coco, I write and blog. Yes. Know that about Mark. Outdoor adventure peoples. Are you guys like RVers or something? I know Kenny gets a lot of those kinds of channels over to his place, RVing and van life and stuff like that. I didn't know he had blogs. Did you tell me that already and I just forgot? It's quite possible. If you told me during a live, there's no way I would remember. Thanks, John. John just subbed also. You should get a little huggy bears in a second, too. Zach's always apologizing for something. Hey, George Ray. Cheers. How are you? Did Kenny send you over, too? I get so many people from Kenny. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Red. Oh, Red also. Holy smokes. Getting people from all over the place. Getting people from Red, getting people from Kenny. Hey, Mary, how are you? Oh, goodness. Okay. So that was Ron. Okay. It looked like Ro to me. I'm going to read over there instead of over there because the letters look weird over there. But thanks for coming, Ron and John, and who's the other one? There's someone else, George. Red sent you. Okay, cool. Oh, there it is. There's the John sub. Thought I should mention that too, Coco, in case I haven't before. Actually, Mark, at some point, if you email me the link, I'll add that to Nightbot for you. John says, hello, Coco. This is John Chalker, Waterbury, Connecticut. Came over from Red Riding Hood live stream. Awesome. Red's awesome, too. Just sub to your YouTube channel. Thank you so much to me, Ray. Very much appreciated. I'm this close. I'm getting really close to my hours for monetization, but I'm short, I don't know, about 300 and some odd subs. So very much appreciated, guys. Oh, you've met Red, Mark. Okay, that's awesome. Well, met. I use the term loosely there, but YouTube met. Wait, can you sneak in? How did I not see Kenny? What the frickin' frick? What? Hang on, how did I miss Kenny? Hang on. Oh, there he is. Hey, Kenny. How are you? He slipped right by me. Jeez Louise. How you doing tonight, Kenny? Right, okay, awesome. Shut up. Yes, we do. My podiversary is in October. So, more than one blog on whatever. Well, send me what you got there, Mark, and I'll add what I can to tonight's thought for you. What was I saying? Scroll. I don't remember what I was saying before that, though. Wow. My brain is so not working tonight. Sorry, guys. Oh, goodness. I think I was asking Kenny how he's doing. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, my goodness. So, all right. So before I let everyone up, just because I'm going to grab snippets of this for, grab a snippet to do a Happy Meal kind of thing. So I'm just going to show it here. And then to save myself doing a whole separate video. Oh, where's that? That's like blocking everything. I was trying out my other webcam earlier. There we go. Okay, so I won a couple of prizes, at least a Ladybirds podiversary / monetization thing a little while back. And I got two things in the other day. So, some compound makers in a bunch of different sizes. They're all separate to fit it, to smush it into the packaging. And, you know, she took it out of the box, so they're all kind of loose in there. But I won't do that. Little notepads and stuff, but this was not expected. She sent me a little bit of yarn from the UK. She sent me this. Very squishy, called Knitting Essentials Double Knitting. And 50 grams. It doesn't tell you the yardage or anything, but it's 50 grams. DK weight. Quite soft. I can't wait to try this out. And I was such a bad girl. She sent me some of these too. Kind of like pastel-y. It's so light, it's getting blown out. Can't really see it. It's got like purples and very pale yellow and green and stuff. But this stuff is so squishy. It is absolutely ridiculous. She sent me 3 of these. And the reason I'm showing it now, to not waste time, is because I'm such a bad girl, I could not wait. I already used up 2 of them. I was making... I made a scarf. I haven't weaved my hands yet, but I made a scarf. Oh, so soft. It is so soft. It's ridiculously soft. I started making a hat, but I ran out. So I need this to finish my hat. So that's why I gotta show this now, because I'm gonna use this up, and it won't look so pretty when it's not in the screen. I got that. Little bunny notepad and little pins. My son already sent a couple of candies and stuff. My son already swiped those. I had a couple of them though. And from Rita, I got a little project bag with sheets on it. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? Got like, whoa, there we go. Luckily I have a lap. Got like some snaps on there. Open it up. It looks like inside. It's got like a little wrist strap. Not that I've ever crocheted signing up, but you know what? Now that I got this, maybe I'll start. Just hanging out there and work. Anyway, I thought it was super cute. So yeah, so I love that. So thank you to Rita and to Lisa. Can't wait to crack into that last pastel game. Yeah, so that's all I got the other day. I'm super happy about it. All right, so let's see everybody I missed while I was doing that. Okay. I read that one. Okay. Doing very well. Good to hear, Katie. Okay. Purple? Yeah. What's purple? I don't know. I missed something with purple. Okay. Hey, Jeannie, how are you? I know it is pretty, and it's so soft. It's ridiculously soft. Oh, hey, Iris. There you are. Snuck in there. How are you? Thanks for coming, everybody. Let me see what's on. Talk about already. Whoops. Oh. Okay, I think you introduced yourself earlier, but thanks again, John, for subbing. It's very much appreciated. Oh, that's sweet of you to say. I really appreciate that, hon. A little doggy died from Billy Coco. Coffee Floridian. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen some of her stuff. I've watched as much as I'd like to, just because there's so many people to watch. But yeah, she's a sweetie pie too. Actually, she's the reason I did my Nightbot tutorial. Okay. It was purple? Yeah, there was purple. The first one had purple. Okay. Wow. Get with the program, Coco. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Zach. Everyone, I'm to call it a night because I got up early in the morning and everyone else was at night. Nice to meet you too, Timmy Ray. Thanks for coming by. Have a great night. Sweet dreams. And hopefully I'll see you around the YouTube streets again. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I'm caught up. Oh, it's just good night. If I miss anybody, apologize. Just again, say yo Coco and repeat yourself. I'll catch it eventually. Yeah. Fortunately, the tutorial didn't help her out much, so Mark. But I'm like perma logged in, just so we don't have to go through like send the number and the this and that, whatever. I'm just like, I have a separate browser that's just Ken's YouTube and Nightbot that I will not log in with my account, so I'm good to go anytime she needs me. I gotta get up it. Holy smokes, Timmy Ray! You better get some sleep then, for sure. Of course, I have no idea what time it is for you. 2 a.m. for me is in 30 minutes, so I wouldn't even bother going to sleep at that point. But I'm assuming you're elsewhere. Running. I'm going to lay back down. All right, sweet dreams, Tank. Thanks for coming by. Oh my goodness. See, when my ADHD meds start to wear off, my brain wants to say more than my mouth can say at once, and just bleh. I don't know. Weird things come out. So you have to bear with me. Oh, Henry's thing. Here to Timmy Ray. Oh, thanks, Mark. You're awesome too. Oh my goodness. But things seem to go pretty smoothly today for her, so that's good. Other than adding a couple extra things in there, but she should be good to go now. Hey, Sandrine, how are you? What you working on? What you sipping on? And anyone else who wasn't here when I asked that last? Nate's here. When the heck is he speaking? Oh, there he is. Oh, hey, Nate. How are you? Oh, holy smokes. Okay. Hey, Najuma. How are you? Hey, Teresa. How are you? We're at Sushi Train in the city. So you're at my live at a restaurant, City Band? That was Carmen. I'd punch you in the throat. But I'm gonna... Hey, Katrina. Katrina's here. Party can begin. He sent me a picture of dark chocolate sometimes or something. I'm assuming on Instagram. This is Nate. I don't know how well you can see that. So I don't get Instagram on my. Yeah, you can't see it. Anyway, that's what Tin Tans look like, except less fuzzy. Not fuzzy, but blurry. Hey, Spring, how are you? Thanks for coming. Alrighty. Hello, Sarah. Come to check the crash at work in the morning. All right, thanks for coming, hon. Sleep tight, sweet dreams. Have a great day at work tomorrow. Banoffee? What in the frickin' is Banoffee, Nate? Hey, Trudy, how are you? On my way to work. Give you a thumbs up. Awesome. Thanks so much. Have a great day at work, hon. Thanks for popping in. I'm doing pretty good, Spring. Can't complain, can't complain. I got a bunch of almost like, not all at once, but I got like consistent requests for like logos and banners and stuff like that, so it's keeping me busy. Can't complain. I didn't realize she was your sister from another mister, but she's here somewhere. Oh, where is Liz? I know I haven't seen her in forever. Hope she's okay. Hi, everybody. Yes, fantastic. Is that how you're doing? Or I can't remember anymore what was asked, but if you're fantastic, that's fantastic. Oh, there she is. There's Elizabeth. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think anyone's. I think I saw her on someone else's live a couple of weeks ago. That was about it. I know she's having like some family time and stuff like that, and so hopefully she's okay. Sure, if anything was seriously wrong, someone would reach out. At the very least, Gary would contact Dana or somebody that he knows is close, and word would get around. So I'm sure she's okay, or at least, you know, nothing too serious that would require like the phone chain to be activated, you know. Hey Renee, you came in from Redhead. Thank you for coming. That's very sweet of you. Appreciate you popping in. What are you up to this evening, aside from having been at Red's? Oh, I think there's some personal comments on where he is. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, everybody. All right. Yes, I will. Drop the link. Find it. So, drop the link. Anyone wants to pop up? There it is. Okay. Watching YouTube for bed. Awesome. I do that often too. I pretty much watch YouTube right up until I go to sleep. Which they say isn't good, but it works for me. Uh-oh, Beanie's in trouble. Spring needs to speak with her. Oh, I was going to take time off YouTube, but then Disney comes to let everyone down. You know what, though, Zach? If you need time away, you need time away. Like, I disappeared for, like, what, 6 months? I mean, I probably should have said something at some point to somebody, but it was just, I put too much pressure on myself when it came to it, got overwhelmed, and at some point I just needed to get away from it. And then the longer I was away, the harder it was to come back. But finally, Dana gave me a kick in the butt on Instagram and made me come back. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Coco.
You're all bright and cheery looking today.
Thank you. I just had the biggest spider you ever seen on my arm, or just a little bit ago.
Oh, good Lord! Ah, he's that.
It just all of a sudden come out of the blue, out of nowhere, and I don't know where I knocked it to, but I knocked it off my arm somewhere, and I'm wanting to find it dead meat.
Yeah, I want to find it too. Nothing worse than a spider you see is like the spider you can't see, but you know it's there. Oh, poor Carmen. Let her eat in peace, Nate. Hey,
I could put you. I could put you on the train and you can go around in a circle if you want.
Please, that'll make me sick.
Someone else will be like, "Oh, that's nice." Sorry, I can't hear you very much. I thought I'd go for a second.
In the morning.
Thanks, Renee. I love purple.
Yeah, I sent a few people a picture of those Banoffee pie ones just to make them jealous.
Oh, I'll find some somewhere. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Thanks for coming.
Hey, Jenny.
Back a little bit.
It can't be too long as well because the other two puppies are in the car, but they're in the shade.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Kenny.
Sorry?
Hey, Carmen.
How you doing?
Doing all
Cheers.
right. That looks like a
Put
nice.
them out. Cheers.
That looks like a nice restaurant y'all are at there.
Yeah.
It's a sushi train in a mall.
Ah.
Yeah.
But we don't have. There's only like one place that does sushi in our town. Well, Harmon's Jeremy.
Oh my goodness.
Before we left,
Froze.
we've got the
Froze
tree.
with her like this.
We've got the tree that has where we put Dodger. Had to put a whole bunch of twine all the way around it just so Jerry wouldn't attack it.
Oh no.
Because he eats everything, as we know.
Okay. Oh,
Hello,
Sandrine
everyone,
got
come.
herself some Dollar Tree reading glasses. Now she can see. Awesome, Sandrine. Oh, what was the question?
Sushi, yummo, yeah.
So how does the sushi train work? Someone's in the back just throwing stuff on the belt and you grab what you want, or? Hey Timmy, how are you? Did you just grab what you want off of there?
Me,
I'd be
sorry?
afraid people like sneeze on it and
$1.
stuff.
Going the wrong way.
Huh.
Scallop.
I hate to wash the dishes there. A plate for every like little nugget. Hey Susan, thanks for coming. How are you? Dollar Tree. You enjoying it? Before we showed up? Oh my goodness. Doesn't sound very loud there. Sounds pretty empty, the mall. Yeah.
They're playing the paper.
What was that, Nate?
You know you can talk now.
Kenny, your shirt looks like you're wearing suspenders.
Well, he is.
I am. I wear suspenders all the time.
He is.
Ah,
I
I thought it was a striped shirt. Sorry.
He's from Kentucky.
unless I
You're right, you're meant to be.
unless I'm just sticking around here at the house, I just I wear suspenders all the time. Now, if I just got sweatpants on, I don't wear suspenders with sweatpants. But if I'm wearing jeans, I
Okay.
wear suspenders. So, yeah.
Cool. Plumbers should buy suspenders.
I learned a long time ago. After my experience in the Walmart parking lot, I lost my pants.
Oh no, that's not good. The Walmart pocket. Well, they've seen it all at Walmart, so you're okay.
No. Well, I was getting in the vehicle, okay, and as I was getting in, my pants went. So,
I would literally die.
so I told my dad, I said, "This ain't happening." I told my dad, I said, "This ain't happening no more." So I went get me suspenders.
Something about
That's so I wear a belt and suspenders all at the same time.
Wow, you ain't taking no chances. Belt and suspenders.
Yep.
Like a hurricane ain't taking these pants down again. Oh my goodness.
So for the last maybe 7 months, all of our chickens have been what we refer to as freeloaders. So we just feed them, and all we do is hear quack, 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 ah, 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 ah. But this week we got 10 eggs.
Awesome.
So we
Very
did
cool.
And
the
I've just bought 2 dozen eggs from the supermarket, bastards.
Oh no. Oh goodness.
But
So
with
you got them
the
as babies, or were they like on egg vacation for a bit and then went back to laying? Or this is
well,
the
I
first
don't
time they're laying.
know. They weren't sitting on them or anything, and they've just started laying because the weather's getting a bit warmer.
We've only got one
Okay.
rooster now. We can only do so much.
Yeah. So yeah, Nathan just said we've only got one rooster, but I mean, poor chickens get raped every 5 minutes when you've got more than one rooster. So
Yeah.
it's a good thing we've only got one rooster, so we only hear once, not
Yeah.
4 or 5 times at a go.
Hmm. I've actually seen
Yeah,
some homesteaders I would watch. They put like these like vests or whatever on the backs of
yeah,
the hens so that they wouldn't get scratched up from the rooster when he's trying to,
yeah. They
make
can be
baby
quite
roosters.
violent, roosters,
Hmm.
bastards.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
But you can when we had more than one rooster, they would crow from 3 a.m. right through the day until about 7 p.m. and it was just ridiculous. But
Wow.
something happened and they all got wiped out. They all just started dying and we had no idea what happened.
Wow, that's
But
so
I think
weird.
because we baited put some rodent baits around the coop.
Okay.
Maybe they picked out rodents or something and then they got poisoned that way. So we did lose a couple of hens as well, but
Okay.
yeah. So it's good to have homegrown eggs again. And,
Yeah.
our chicken scraps are going towards another product in the fridge.
There you go. Awesome. Yeah. I don't mind to
So,
get
What?
chickens one day too. One day.
yeah,
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
it is very
Someone I
busy.
know that I used to play darts with, he had chickens and he brought gave me a dozen fresh eggs and oh my god, they're so much better. So much better.
Yeah, and they've got flavour and they've got great colour. Yeah, and when they're fresh, yeah, there's no water in them. It's just the really thick albumin and the really bright orange yolk. Yeah,
Yeah.
yum.
Yeah. And if you don't wash them, you don't even have to refrigerate them.
Yeah, well, we put them in the refrigerator just because it's easier to keep track of them. Because we've
Yeah.
always got the bench full of crap in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Tell them what you're going to do soon, Dale. We're going to go soon. After we leave here, where are we going?
Oh, when we finish here, we're going to my mum's house. She lives Brisbane, and she has a dog, Ruby. Ruby's a black Labrador, and she's
Okay.
very sweet.
You bought it.
And I bought Mum Ruby she's a rescue, but I bought it for her birthday. Probably for maybe the next 5 years, birthday, Christmas, Mother's Day, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And my mum is in love with this dog. She's
Yeah.
absolutely smitten, and they watch television every night. We grew up, we were never allowed to have pets inside the house unless it was really severe storms. They could sit in the kitchen, but nowhere else in the house. And Ruby has twisted Mum around her finger, I think, or her paw, and she gets to come in and watch telly for an hour or two after she's had dinner.
Aw,
It's
too
very sweet.
Yeah.
Every
Dogs
once in a while, he's
are
on the
so
bed.
loving too. It's just oh.
Yeah. Well, my dad works abroad in a country above Australia, Papua New Guinea, and they've got really severe COVID there. It's a third world country. Australia did rule it in the 70s and then gave it back to the people in the late 70s or mid 70s, and it's a very, very corrupt country. My dad works as an engineer. So he's a Boilermaker, but he works for engineering companies because they build a lot of things.
Okay.
So he'll be away for around a year without coming home. Even though he has retired, he unretired because he just struggled to not do anything. And so that's Ruby was really wonderful for Mum. Really fearful, that she didn't want a dog, and but now they're best mates, and it's just so lovely.
Yeah, it's great that she has a company for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, Kenny's back. Hey, Kenny.
Hey, Garth.
You always got your head down, mate.
There's another chat.
Yeah, well, I follow the YouTube chat on my tablet.
He's been watching our channel lately, now.
Oh, you've been watching Drifter Thrifters.
Yes, I have. There's been several videos there where the comments were
There's
turned
some really
off.
good cooking segments on it.
There's been several there videos that I watched. The comments were turned off, so I gave y'all a thumbs up on it though. But I wasn't able to leave me a comment to let you know that I actually watched it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Spring
You're
was saying
very
that
welcome.
I got a couple of good recipe cooking segments. Have you seen my cooking segments?
I haven't yet. I'm still making my way through your channel.
Oh no,
I
Chinese.
told them they used to be better. I've been lazy lately, but they used to be good about 3 months ago.
Yeah, it takes time, doesn't it, to watch all the videos and things people put out.
Yeah, well, I believe it or not, I have actually made it through a couple of channels. Believe it or not, I made it through all their videos.
Wow, you're a trooper, Kenny.
And there's a couple more that I started watching and about made it through theirs as well. So
Awesome. So cool.
Oh, we got everyone talking about fresh eggs.
yeah, I always like to leave comments at the end of the video when I get to watch them, so that the people that I'm watching them for, they'll know that I actually watched them. Because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't fully watch a video all the way through. And you know, hey Russell,
Hey Russell, welcome in. Thanks for coming.
that
Oh, who are you asking, Timmy?
but that's huh?
Timmy was asking what's your channel. I don't know if she's asking Kenny. If it is for Kenny, it's Fordman, aka Kenneth Oates. If it's Jeremy featuring Nate, that's actually was it Drifters?
Drifting and Drifting?
Yeah.
Drifting and Drifting.
No G's.
No G's.
No G's.
Because it's all G, so there's no G's.
Okay.
Drifting.
Kenneth made it through all of Renee's 5.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's
Oh.
funny.
Frank and Tiger had a treat
There you
today
go.
as well.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, we went to a we were going to look at doggos at the rescue one because we've got space in our hearts.
Yeah.
So we like to get other dogs, like to fill that spot. But they were closed. But they had a hydro bath, so we put Tiger and Franklin in there and shot them with all the water, and they have like a flea bath and a tick bath, and they're nice and pretty for grandma now.
That's awesome. Hey James, how are you? Fordman is Kenny.
Yeah, he's just kidding. He knows.
Right there. Oh, okay.
I need to go catch up on
Being a trickster.
I saw where he put out a couple of new videos today. I'm gonna go watch them here before too long. I made it through all of his, I believe.
Okay.
I'm going to finish this one up. We're going to go, okay?
Okay. Thanks for popping in.
I think one and a half of those is Carmen.
Oh my god. Well, there's like one bite per plate, so.
What's that?
There's like one bite per plate.
Yeah. Okay.
I have like 30 plates on my table.
Thought we'd call in while we could.
Bye. Have a great time at mom's or mom-in-law's. And
You get to play with the big puppy.
James, I'm not even sure what that is. What is that?
quarreling?
I
I know. I'm sure he'll try
quarreling?
it. Send it to him. He'll try it. As long as it's not white and creamy. He'll try anything else.
Oh, you talk about like garlic? I, it it depends on how much garlic you put in. You put in something.
Okay.
I'm not a now. Dad, on the other hand, he's a big garlic fan, but I'm not a very big.
Yeah.
Uh,
Any recipe that calls for garlic, I pretty much double it. I love garlic.
yeah.
No
By drifting.
worries, Zach. No
Um,
worries at all.
no, I don't like sour cream either. Don't like sour cream. Don't like mayonnaise a whole lot. I don't like a whole lot of mayonnaise. I mean, I'll eat it in certain things. I'll eat it in like deviled eggs, macaroni salad, and I'll eat it in coleslaw. But that's about it.
Mm.
I'm not one uh, that
Well, mayo's not something you'd want to eat on its own anyway. It's got to be mixed into something. Otherwise, it's just weird.
I don't like guacamole either. I don't like avocado. Those two are out.
Apparently, it's Raz Kenny night.
I don't like I don't like that stuff either.
Take care, Renee. Thanks for coming. Sweet dreams.
Have a good one, Renee.
It is, Pemmy. Not so much for your breath, but keeps you healthy with bad breath. But I love it anyway. I went through like such a phase that, I don't know, pretty much into my 20s, I would not go near garlic or onions unless everyone at the table also ate it. But now
Yeah.
I
Bless you.
bless you, Papa. Cowabunga.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. They usually aren't. I mean, obviously they have to make like more money than usual off the plate, but yeah, that sucks. Was it at least good? Bye, Renee. You think I apologize too much because I agree with Mark? I do. It's a Canadian thing, Zach. We apologize for like things we shouldn't apologize for. It's in our blood. Oh, Corinne doesn't like guacamole either, but she does love avocado.
Oh, I got yeah. That you might as well say those things is out on those things is out for me. Now I'll eat like spinach greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, um, collard greens. Uh, I'll eat those, and I'll eat cucumbers, pickles, dill pickles. I'm not a big fan of sweet pickles, but I like dill pickles.
I've apologized to table and chair legs, Zach, for kicking them. You just haven't. You just apologize for no reason. I apologize to people that bump into me.
But
Oh my goodness.
we actually took a trip to Mayberry Campground today.
Okay, awesome. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, pretty good drive. It took a little over 3 hours to get there, and about 3 hours to get back.
Okay, that's a good hike.
But other than that, it's pretty good. We just went down there for the day to see if we could find it. You received your 100 messages again.
Oh, woohoo! You got a trophy.
But yeah, it's way back there in the sticks somewhere. When somebody told me, said, well, you better make sure you got good brakes, and they wasn't kidding.
Yeah. Oh, Timmy, that was Nate and Carmen, and Carmen doesn't come on as often. It's usually Nate and his cow Jeremy. We literally almost always have a little Jeremy episode on my lives, but they're out and about today. But yeah, his Driftin' Thrifter. Driftin' Thrifter, yeah.
Hey, Consuelo.
Hey, Consuelo, how are you? The problem when you start calling people by like their actual names, you forget what their channel names are. Then you want to look someone up, you're like, what the heck is the channel in here?
Hey, Susan Burt.
Oh, were you here before? Hi, Susan. I think you were here, but I could be wrong. It's okay, but not worth the money. And the auction raised $11,000 for the children in the park. There's with the smiles on his faces. Awesome. That's awesome, Russell. At least it was worth it in the end, even if the food wasn't. Yeah, I think we all like weird people. Otherwise, like, I don't know. I don't think any of us would be here this hour.
Yeah, we got down there. We got down there maybe. It took. Uh,
What? Did you order a refill? I'm doing it in a piece. Sorry, guys. Just when I think he's gone, I unmute and then he asks more questions. Oh, thanks, Mark. Post a link for them for the merch. Yes. What is it again? Yeah, I gotta go to my channel. I'll be right back, guys. Where's my channel? I usually have my channel open, but my laptop was being sluggish, so I closed everything but what I was using. No. Open in link. No, the tab is what I want. Wow. Be right with you. There we go. There's my channel. Gotta go to my boot page. Copy. Watch all of this. Someone else already dropped it, but there we go. Later. There we go. All right. So the message from Restream is my Teespring. Whatchamacallit? It's on my merch. My friend tells me that I'm weird. Okay. Look at them. Yeah, and say, I like weird things. I like you. My friend looks like, huh? Duh, what? Oh my goodness. Driftin' Thriftin'. Keep calling him Driftin' Thrifter. I don't know why. But yes, Driftin' Thriftin'. Right.
yeah. Is it Timmy to the TEMI? Is that Tammy?
I've been saying Temmie,
Tammy? Okay.
and they haven't corrected me. So I'm going to continue unless you correct me. Oh, Spring asked me a question. Hang on, I've got to scoot back a bit. It's probably while I was looking for my thingamabobber. Hang on. Spring, do you mind if I put you on my nightlight? No, absolutely not. Spring, would be appreciated, actually.
Tammy, okay. Tammy, okay. Anyway, Tammy was wanting the channel name Drifter. So
Oh, so it wasn't the cheese. Did somebody actually ask for the cheese free? Did I just do all that for nothing? Oh my goodness. Oh, no, they're looking for the wrong link.
it's pronounced Timee.
What happened? Oh,
She's telling us how to pronounce her name.
Timmy?
Timmy?
So like Timmy, kind of like Timmy kind of? Timmy?
I don't.
I don't know. I do my best.
Yeah. But anyway,
Thanks, Spring.
we
Out of habit, I'm probably going to revert back to Timmy every now and then, but I'll try to remember Timmy.
yeah, once I saw Jesus.
All the freaking time, Zach. Oh, goodness. I've been slouching over for too long. My back's like, what are you doing, Coco? Oh, no problem.
But yeah, it took $50 in gas to get down there and 35 on the way back.
Huh. That wasn't a cheap trip. The downside to trucks, huh?
Come on now.
That's the downside to trucks. Costs more to get out in the boot.
Well, but it also makes so whether you open all 4 barrels on that carburetor or not.
Oh, good. And you call yourself a Canadian, Mark? You have to apologize to furniture.
if you open all 4 barrels on that carburetor, you're asking for it to start sucking gas like going through a straw, and yeah. So, and you'll see that gas gauge go the other way.
Yeah, definitely. But I definitely like. Oh, what happened? It's not a valid login.
I like V8 motors anyway.
Yeah. Since I graduated my carpentry class, I've wanted to pick up.
So,
But yeah, they definitely cost. I'd probably keep a car and a pickup.
yeah.
And just like scooting around town and stuff, I'd use the car because it's cheaper, and use the pickup when I need to for like jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Where's the table?
Yeah. I can't really complain, but because actually you get better gas. I learned this through my mechanic that works on my cars for me and stuff. And also my cousin that used to work on cars. You get better gas mileage out of a 4-barrel carburetor than you do a 2. Because your 2 front barrels on a 4-barrel carburetor are smaller than the ones on a 2-barrel carburetor.
Okay.
So.
That's a word you said. I'm a carpenter, not a mechanic. Oh, good Lord. We're like, yeah, nodding and smiling. Oh, goodness.
No, a lot of people don't understand that car. And then you got back in the olden days, that before fuel injection, that's what they had was carburetors.
Make car go.
It was you had they were
Morning, Michelle. That fascinates me too, Timmy.
what now?
Sorry, just saying hi to Michelle and responding to Timmy.
Yeah, I like the. I'm the type of person that likes the older models better than I do the newer ones because they don't have all the high dollar computer sensors. That will run you
Mhm.
anywhere between, depending on what type of vehicle it is, it'll run you anywhere. Some of them run you anywhere 200-300 a sensor. Now, one
Yeah,
little
that's
sensor
crazy
to
talk.
make it long. Yeah, and some of them even higher than that. I mean, I've known some of them be $400, $500, $600 for a sensor.
Yeah, that's crazy. And
You
plus,
know,
if ever
it's
there's a
just
solar flare or something, all the new cars will stop working, but the old honkers, they'll keep going. They don't have all that electrical crap in there.
because they don't have, no. That's the reason why I like the older. And two, the older ones, the thicker the metal was, the thicker the metal was, the more protection you had in there. These cars nowadays, you barely tap something, it tears it all to pieces. It's made out of plastic and fiberglass.
You ever seen a car accident between like a newer car and an older car? Like the newer one is just trashed, and there's barely a scratch on the old vehicle.
Yeah, that 76 GMC truck is an example. That thing hit a
Yeah,
2014 Chevrolet Malibu back about 2 or 3 years ago now, and and what it did to that, what it did to that Chevrolet Malibu, it tore the the bottom out of it, the it tore the whole back end out of it, like
crazy.
uh, and we just barely tapped it. We're trying to get into a parking place, and my dad thought he had his foot on the brake when he had it on the gas.
Uh,
And anyway, so
he basically made
and
an accordion out of the Malibu.
the only thing it did to that truck of ours was toward the linkage up to the shifter, connected to your gear shift and the transmission, toward the linkage up, fixed it, and tore the plastic grill out of the front end of it, out of the grill part, so it ain't got a grill on it. But I can always give me another grill. Uh, but anyway, uh, and once we got the linkage fixed, it's like driving it now like it ain't nothing happened to it. So
A lot of people are talking about apparently awesome cars that I don't know.
I say you love your Chevrolet Suburban 9280, yeah. Now that's what that truck is out there. It's only, believe it or not, a lot of people. I surprised a lot of people when I tell them how many miles it's got on it. It's only got 51,987 miles on it. And when we first got it, it only had like 30 some thousand miles on it when we first got it.
Wow.
It's like I think it's like almost 38. I think.
Huh.
And the people that had it, it belonged to a young couple. It is actually the person's grandfather, granddaddy, somebody in the family bought it brand new in '76, and, and they all they did up through then through the years is maintain it, like kept the maintenance up on it, and drove it out every now and then on the weekends and stuff like that, and things like that, and to keep it running and things, and kept it mostly garage kept. So
Cool. Cool.
no, you don't. You don't have to worry about the computers.
Yeah, exactly. I know a lot about cars, but I prefer them not to be as gadgety.
For an electric fuel pump on one, you gotta drop the tank, and those electric fuel pumps will run you anywhere between $200 to $400 a piece for an electric fuel pump.
Oh, there's actually something funny that I missed. Are we still talking about apologizing to weird things?
Thank you.
I don't think I missed it. I don't know why this doesn't just. Oh, we're back. Be back.
But yeah,
I don't think I missed anything you like.
and the older cars, they've got that manual fuel pump, which is right beside your engine block,
Yeah. Oh,
and you can have it, and you can go buy one for about, I think last one was about $30-$40 for a manual fuel pump. That's a lot cheaper than
yeah.
$200-$300-$400.
Well, Michelle's saying her dream car is a '65 Chevelle.
I think my dad had a Chevelle, didn't you, Dad? Huh?
Yeah.
My dad had a Chevelle one time.
Supposed to be on a 32 and a
I remember, tell them all the years that you've had in vehicles.
oh
I'm talking about his part, because you named them.
I had the 50, 54, 55, 56, 57 Bel Air.
He had the 54, 55, 56, and
57.
57 Bel Air.
Wow. You absolutely can start a channel with your cell phone, Timmy. Timmy. All you need, actually, a cell phone actually, well, most cell phones have pretty good cameras. So to get your lighting right, and even then, I mean, holy heart attack.
I don't know why I'm so thirsty for some reason.
Sorry, guys, you give me a freaking heart attack. I swear to God, go lie down or something.
Is your son scaring you to death now?
Yeah, he ran out of meds today. He didn't bother to tell me, so I have to order them for tomorrow. So he's like the freaking Tasmanian devil. Oh, he just like, it's pretty quiet in here. I mean, other than what we're doing and the AC going, he just barges in, makes a big loud boom, and just scares the bejeebies out of us every freaking time. That's awesome, Timmy. Timmy, what? Freaking frick. I'm just gonna call you Timmy because it's confusing me. Oh my goodness. You should
Yeah,
get it.
yeah. I've done videos from my phone before.
I'm trying to think. Did I ever? I haven't done many. I think when I was out the boot,
Yeah,
I did.
but
It
now,
was in my car.
but now, now that I have this tablet, I'd rather do it from the tablet now, because I can pre-record through YouTube on my tablet, whereas you can't do that on the phone. It
You
doesn't
can?
give you that option to pre-record.
Oh, I just recorded on my camera and then uploaded it.
I can actually go through the actual YouTube itself
Okay.
on my tablet, and it actually has an option. It'll say record or go live.
Okay. Yeah.
It only gives you that option to upload a video through the YouTube on your phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried that because I'd rather just record on my, on the camera in case I need to edit it somehow. So then I can just edit it in my software when I get home. So I just recorded on my camera and then uploaded.
I pre-recorded on YouTube and then I upload it once I title the video and stuff.
Okay.
I upload it right away, right then.
Hey, Hildy, welcome in. How are you?
Hey, Hildy.
You can know it's Tammy's, okay? Yeah. My name is Timmy, not Tammy. Oh, goodness.
Let's see. Now,
Definitely not a lot of Timmy.
ta-
I used to write computer programs and host chat rooms, so that's
you,
awesome.
you,
Those tiny tornadoes, so they threatened to lease out the demolition crews so they can demo building. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have a third for your crew, Teresa.
that's what my dad used to do. Was write computer programs.
Okay, cool.
Now he did that a minute ago. He said now he told me now he probably wouldn't know how to do it nowadays.
Use it or lose it, right?
He wouldn't know how to write programs nowadays.
Oh, we're all wonderful, man.
Well, that's cool, Timmy. I'm doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, doing pretty good, Hildy.
So it's
Did you
actually
work?
Timmy. I'm always afraid. I'm always
I
afraid
thought I
of
had
it.
it.
So it's Timmy.
Timmy or Timmy? I think
Tim-
it's somewhere between Timmy and Tammy. You got to find that midpoint.
Yeah. Sorry if I butcher your name.
I know DOS. I took a DOS course way back in the day. Tammy says, I bet your dad knows, Kenny knows
Okay.
DOS.
Timee.
To me, that looks like Timmy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Timmy.
Is it Timmy, like Timmy, or Timmy? I can touch lots of stuff. Awesome.
I say, Timmy says, I bet your dad, Kenny, knows DOS.
DOS.
Oh, that's been a long time.
He said that's been a long time.
We're
Oh,
talking,
yeah. I learned that in high school.
talking over 40 years ago.
he said you're talking over 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Timmy is right. Timmy is right.
Oh, good lord, those floppy disks. They call it the floppy disk because they actually used to be freaking floppy.
I remember us having to use. I remember us having. I had to buy a floppy disk one time for school one time. I remember us having to use it. But there again, that was many years ago. Now, the
I bet you're not old enough, Kenny, to have had to live through dial-up.
what now?
Talking about that.
Exactly. Dial-up.
Dial-up phone.
Yeah.
Dial-up internet.
Dial-up internet.
Yeah, you don't know. You've never had to suffer through it. Oh, goodness.
He was young when the internet started.
Now, I do remember having the phone where you had the little
The rotary phone. Yeah, but dial-up internet was loud and scary the first time. If you ever want to know what dial-up is, watch The Proposal with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. Is it Ryan Reynolds? I'm pretty sure that's his name. And the internet cafe scene. You'll know what I'm talking about. Think of the movie, War Games, Matthew Broderick. Okay. I never saw that one. It always reminds me of that movie with Sandra Bullock. I swear, like, when I was first married to my first husband, I got married at 19, and he had a computer. At the time, it was a decent computer and stuff. But I was allowed to touch his computer because it was still, like, very new for people to have computers at home and stuff. And he was at work one day, so I double-clicked on Internet Explorer. And then the dial-up started. And, like, the first thing in my, like, I'd never heard the dial-up. I thought I broke it. So I'm like, stop. I shut everything down and, like, never touched the computer again. Well, obviously, until I got my own computer. And then I realized, oh.
So, dial-up internet, what's the difference between the dial-up internet and today's internet?
Dial-up A would take you, like, 3 hours to load a page from today. You literally had to dial. It had, like, a built-in phone thing that would dial a number to connect you to the internet, and if someone picked up a phone in your house, it would disconnect you.
Okay. Oh, and that's why it's dial-up. Okay.
Exactly, Michelle.
I was wondering why they called it dial-up internet.
Because you literally had to dial.
Because yeah, okay. So if somebody picked up the phone while you was on the internet, it would disconnect you from the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tori, how are you?
Hey, Joy.
Yes, you can lay in my bed. Don't bring a drink or just spill it over my bed.
No. I'm gonna put this.
Hey, Joy. Who has mail? I have mail?
You got mail.
Can you not be here right now?
I'm just watching. Why don't you such a wee wee?
Because you're not wearing enough clothes to be on my live.
I'm not going on camera. It's only my shirt's off. I'm not looking naked.
Oh, good lord. Okay,
Oh,
what am
my
I doing?
shirt.
I'm checking mail. You're distracting me and I forgot what I'm doing.
I don't care, Keisha. There's your phone.
No.
Why?
Because
I can see people texting me.
you're
No.
spittling on my sword.
No, I'm not.
Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord, AOL. Everything you bought came with a freaking AOL CD. My son's very weird. Oh, ICQ.
You care I'm choking?
Oh, you're really choking. You're going to be talking.
You know, believe it or not, some websites still use the MSN. Now, I've never seen the ICQ, but I have seen the MSN.
ICQ used to be like the thing. The default notification was "ow," but actually, my husband now, I was actually dating him way back when in ICQ days, and I changed it. You can change the default. I changed it to "don't."
Man.
My dad was on my computer one night, complete silence. He had his volume up so high, and then Pat messaged me, gave my dad a freaking heart attack. Oh my god. Oh, good lord. Oh, I don't see an email. Were you talking to me, Joy? Oh, okay, you were talking about AOL, you've got mail. See, I actually opened my mail. She was
Yeah.
talking about the you got mail.
I know some people that use AOL for their email.
Oh, good lord. Oh. There was something I can do. Something waiting. Yeah. Oh, checking and talking. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember that stuff when I was a kid. Oh,
Hey, Polly's Crochet Creations by Tori. Hey, Tori.
she just Tori.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Things are going all right, Tori. I'm having a hard time keeping track of what's going on, but things are good.
we're keeping it very entertaining over here tonight.
Crazy as usual. Oh, Hotmail was another. I still have a Hotmail. But
Yeah,
like forever ago.
Hotmail. Yeah, I know some people use Hotmail too. So
Yeah, that was the
well,
only one I had until recently.
I've gotten I've gotten so used to using Gmail that I don't think I ever want to change because I even when I go buy a phone or something, I always make sure it's Android and not uh, Apple or iPhone.
Hmm.
And
I
so,
always had like I don't know. My personal email is like peppy35@hotmail.com. That was the first email I ever had.
yeah,
But then I had like at Yahoo. I had it at Gmail. I had it at there's something else at the time too. But then I just kept going back to like Hotmail just because that's what everyone knows. That's where everybody sends stuff. So I just let everything else slide. So until recently with my YouTube channel.
well, see, when I first started out with an email, of course, they made us get one when I was in school, in elementary and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I started using somebody asked me said, "You got an email?" And I'm like, "No," because I don't even know what that is. And it's like internet internet mail. They send through the computer electronically.
Yeah,
And uh,
I
and
miss
so
MySpace. It was
anyway,
so
I,
customizable.
I started out with Yahoo.
Okay.
Somebody recommended Yahoo, so that's what I started out with, and then I stuck with it for a while until here just a couple weeks until not a couple weeks, couple years ago.
Okay.
Couple years ago, I started getting into the uh, like Android and Google. So
Mm, yeah. I
I've
actually with
stuck with it ever
MySpace.
since. So I've actually
Sorry.
I've actually combined the Yahoo and Gmail together where it all comes to one email
Okay.
instead of having to go to check two or three different email accounts. So go ahead, carry
Okay.
on.
All right. Okay. So back to MySpace. I used to love MySpace, and I was such a late Facebooker. Everyone was going over to Facebook, but I'm like, but my MySpace is so pretty. I learned how to code in MySpace. I was actually creating like pages for musicians and stuff, like people who, well, to me were famous and stuff. And I don't know, it was fun. I miss how customized. Like Facebook is so boring. Like you can't. I don't know. Oh, hey, Yarn Fairy, how are you? Remember programming at a computer. So it went down. I gotta go to my side chat here. Let me go back. Whoa. Holy smokes, you still have an AOL account. Does anyone remember Prodigy? I do remember Prodigy. I don't remember why, but I remember it. Oh, I had a game on YouTube chat, and this was before Survivor. Oh my goodness. See, I'm not the only one that remembers what Prodigy. Okay. Remember the days of snail mail. I know, like, you used to hate getting mail, right? And you're always excited about emails and stuff. And you get so much junk mail in your emails, you're like, oh, I got another mail. But now you get something in the real mail, like, yay! Howdy
uh,
again, Nate.
hey Nate, am I heading to a hoedown? What do you mean?
I don't know. Nate doesn't have to make sense. He's just being Nate.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. Waiting for Carms.
Hey, Yarn Fairy.
Okay. Okay. I knew I knew it for something. I just couldn't remember what it was. It's so long.
Yeah, that's just it. That's just it.
Oh my god. They ain't taking no chances. Belt and suspenders, man. No chances.
Because you don't want my pants to go south.
Oh my goodness.
Especially since I don't wear any undergarments.
Oh wow. We got some cool stuff at powwows, man. Oh, depends where you live. I'm assuming you're not talking about his pants. It depends where you live. Nobody asked your opinion. I was just bark for no reason sometimes. TMI. It's a visual I didn't need.
Well,
TMI Commando Kenny.
just being honest. Just being honest with you. If somebody else asked me if somebody else asked me if I wear undergarments, I
Oh,
would.
somebody asked you?
If somebody ever, well, I have somebody asked me one time. I can't remember who it was, but anyway, I would be honest with them. I'm always one of these people that if you ask me a question, I will be as honest as I can be
Apparently
with
someone asked them three times.
you.
Oh, dear, saying well. Oh, good lord. Oh, frick and frick. Ow. Oh. I even have, like, not a blister, like a callus right here
Yeah.
where I always rest my wrist because my gel thing is flat. I need a good mouse pad. Ah! I'm dropping hooks. Hooks on the loose. Oh, less laundry.
I
Well, not necessarily, because I figure if I wear my undergarments, I can wear jeans 2 times before I wash them. If you don't, you gotta wash them right away. Right? So, I wear my underpants.
That's what it was when my dad was growing up. He my dad was growing up. Uh, he was always taught to wear his pants, especially. Of course, It also depended on what he did as well and
Okay,
how
yeah.
dirty he got. But most of the time, he was allowed to wear his school pants at least twice before washing.
Okay. As far as jeans go, honestly, they're so much more comfortable the second day anyway. I
Uh-huh.
love day 2 of jeans. Straight out the dryer, they're like super tight and restrictive. The second day, they're super comfy. I just know there's a lot of channels doing yarn giveaways. I know that Crystal just came out with one, Bago Day Crystal. That's the only one I know of right now. Joyce says, "Are you Scottish, Kenny? Suspenders and no undies."
To be honest with you, what I find, in my honest opinion, yeah, I find undergarments very uncomfortable because they always tore me up. So,
What kind of underwear are you wearing, Kenny?
huh?
What kind of underwear are you wearing?
None.
Well, the ones you said you don't like them because they do weird things, but get yourself a good pair of boxer briefs. You'll be good to go. So, unless you have some serious issues, they will not turn into G-strings on you.
But They were very uncomfortable, and they would always ride somewhere where I didn't want them to ride.
Ah, tidy whities. Oh my goodness. Well, you sleep tight, Zach. Maybe he had his underwear inside out and told him. He said, "Oh, that's so I can get one more use out of that." Just kidding. I was like, "Oh my goodness, that's hilarious, Teresa." Oh my goodness.
On Inside Out, and told him. He said that. Oh,
I didn't say boxer, Zach. I said boxer briefs. All three of my boys will not wear anything but boxer briefs. Well, I mean, they wear stuff over them, but you know what I mean, underwear wise. They don't go walking around in their boxer briefs, but yeah. Men's underwear. Whoop. It's comfortable enough. I have a couple of pairs of boxer briefs. They're super comfy. I wear them to bed often. Super comfy. And even like they have some women's underwear that they call like boy briefs. They're not. Boxer briefs are way more comfy. Okay. Go show yourself a pair of underwear. I don't like boxer briefs either. I'm a tidy whities guy. All right, to each his own. Whatever floats your boat.
hey, hey, Amelia.
Hey, Amelia, how are you? What are you up to?
But yeah, it, it just it's just not been my cup of tea.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need a tinkle soon, Kenny.
Well,
All right. Kenny's my official fort holder downer for those that are new here. I shall return. On that note,
yeah, the believe it or not, the only way I'll actually drink tea is if it's got lemon or some type of flavoring in it. I cannot stand just plain sweet tea, no, or unsweet tea. I like peachy tea, lemon flavored tea. I've had raspberry tea. I tried the green tea. I'm not a big fan of green tea very much. Just woke up from a 72-hour nap. Wow. I've been up. I have been up since 4 a.m. this morning. Although I did sleep a little bit here around, I fell asleep somewhere around 10 o'clock or so, my time. So, took me a little nap, little snooze, little cat nap, they call it. So, Amelia said, "Hey, Teresa. Going back, to we was talking about the older cars earlier. My cousin got a 77, 78, maybe my 79 one ton. He's had it in the family since his about new, just about. Um, and he the only thing he's really done to it is just change the rear end in it and rebuilt the distributor in it, and that's pretty much about it. As far as rebuilding the carburetor, motor, or anything else, he ain't touched it. But he's kept the maintenance up on it. He's changed the oil like he's supposed to. Done the all the maintenance stuff to it, like, and that thing's still running as good today. It's got that 351 modified engine in it, which is bored out to be a small block 400. So, yeah. Um, but
Hello.
welcome back, Coco.
I'm back. Thank you. Did I miss anything good?
No, just everybody saying hello to everyone. Zach saying he's not tired, he's wide awake.
Uh-huh. Why lie in bed then?
Probably gonna try to get some sleep. I'm
Thinking, I don't know, thinking maybe I'll get off in about half an hour or so. I don't have the stamina I used to. My body decided I'm human, I'm gonna wake up at human hours, so it's like, oh, it's really weird now. Oh, my ex-husband and I were dating. He had a 74 Thunderbird.
there's a 74 thing. Now my cousin had a 60, 64, 65 Thunderbird, and he found out, he learned the hard way that his he was out in a rainstorm one day. Well, his power steering pump quit,
That
and
sucks.
right when power steering pump quit, his windshield wiper quit working. So he said, "Well, why don't everything all just quit at once?" He come find out the windshield wipers worked off the power steering pump.
Wow. That's
So
weird.
when so when you when you power steering pump quits, your windshield wipers quit. So he changed it. He changed that power steering pump on it, and his windshield wipers went. He said, "Well, I'll be. I can't, you know."
Oh, good lord.
But
Yeah.
yeah, he learned.
Yeah. When it rains, it pours, and there's usually a reason for it. Things are weirdly connected. She wants to be up at 9, so I hope she keeps in. I'm not a morning person. I have never been a morning person. I never will be a morning person. I just do it when I have to. But yeah, still not a morning person. Except for 2 days out of nowhere, I woke up at like ridiculous o'clock. I don't know. I don't even remember why I got up so early. I can't even remember why. Probably had to pee. Dag nabbit phone. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kenny went poof. TMJ is acting up. Please offer. Not sure what TMJ is, Zach. Yeah, I can't figure it out. I was trying to decipher it, but there are a couple of keys we want to try. Run out of bait fluid again, and no card will get any. So I'm on smokes again. Frickin' frick. I was gonna say something, I can't remember anymore. Oh yeah, I'm not a tea person. I don't like tea. The only tea I'll drink is green tea when I'm trying to lose weight. Even that is it's better than other teas. And chamomile tea is nice. Those are the only teas I'll drink. Painful jaw issue puts you in mind. Oh, okay. I have no idea. But that does not sound pleasant whatsoever. What I've been up to? Well, I've been on like a logo binge. I've been getting a constant flux of logo commissions, and I've been making some stuff. I showed it earlier, but I'll show it again. I got some Happy Mail from Lisa Ladybird. I made a scarf. I didn't weed my ends yet, so I made a scarf out of the yarn I got from her, and I'm working on a hat. But where is it? Where's the hat I started? Oh, I frogged it back because I wanted to change it. I think. Oh no, I didn't frog it back. That's as far as I can get with the hat without the other skein. She sent me 3 skeins of it. But I did like a show and tell earlier to like cut out and do a Happy Meal video from. So I was holding off on finishing the hat, the matching hat. So I showed this off so I could use it. So yeah, that's what I've been up to pretty much today and yesterday. Aside from that, just cleaning up slowly but surely, and yeah, mostly graphics. I have like the carpal tunnel to prove it. Have you ever tried peach ginger? Wonderful. Never tried it.
No, I've never tried peach ginger.
Oh, Kenny, scroll up to my comment on ROT.
I'm assuming that is Republic of Teas.
Oh, is that the one I read you? Okay, yeah.
I've never heard of those before, or even seen those.
I do soccer slippers. I don't know. Like, I'm not a fan of crochet socks or slippers. I find the stitches hurt the bottom of your feet unless you got like an insert. I prefer knitted. Not that I can make them. I made one knitted sock, but yeah, I'm not a fan of crocheted slippers or socks. I just find the stitches too big and like not like, and they hurt the bottom of my feet. That's just me. Looking beyond the 6 a.m. It seems like it's always ridiculous o'clock. It's about 3 hours of sleep every 24. Oh goodness, I hear ya, Yarn Fairy. That sounds good. Your logo is in it. Oh, thanks, Amelia. You're too sweet. Tetley teas. Yeah, see, that's the kind of tea I can't drink. Is like the basic, like Earl Grey, Tetley, Orange Pico stuff, or just give me a coffee. Yes, I did. The Katrina's logo, I did. What else did I do? I can't remember anymore. I did Frenchie. Debbie loves crochet. Carrie, you're the elephant. I don't know. I did a bunch. What, Kenny?
I've told many people coffee and water is my go-to drinks.
Okay.
Coffee and water.
Coffee or Coke Zero, usually, and cocktails. Can't forget the cocktails. I'm glad that burned out, because I thought I still lit it when I was pee, but no, that was a while ago. Just I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. Toe and heel and hit the rest because those are the areas. Yeah, exactly, Teresa. Jimmy said, "Look here, Kenny." Yeah, I don't see anything after it. Is it because I don't know. Is it a link? It's not showing up over here. I make a coffee a go tomorrow. See if I like it or still don't like it. My sister could not stand coffee. Her entire life she hated it. She would only drink tea. But then when they screwed up her epidural, she had like a 2-week long migraine. They said coffee would help. The caffeine would help with the migraines. And she's like coffee ever since. Because to avoid the migraine, she forced herself to drink coffee and now she likes it.
Second comment. Sometimes you crochet the toe
Lurk
and
away, Emily. Thanks for coming.
heel and knit the
The
rest.
little avatar looks like he's lurking too.
Okay.
Problem is I don't know what to do. What to add to it. Well, the basic is I don't know, like milk or cream and 2 sugar is the basic starting point, but if you still find it too bitter, you can start with 3 sugars and then work your way down to 2. Cinnamon toast creamer. That sounds yummy.
Zach, most of the time I just drink my coffee black most of the time. I just drink mine straight black. Every now and then I'll add creamer to it, but most of the time it's black. I love my coffee. You getting Tim Tams? I have been wanting to try those. I've seen a couple of the Australians.
I can't drink black. It's bitter. But I love the smell of coffee. The smell alone helps me to wake up. Gosh, 2 more sugars.
Is my soda in here?
No. Only flavored creamers. Well, yeah, I guess the flavored creamers kind of add a little sweetness to it. What is it? The Tim's, the French vanilla. I don't take any sugars in that because it's already super sweet. Tastes like it's like candy in a cup. I love French vanilla. Oh.
See, if I that's the thing. If I get flavored creamers, I don't add anything else to it. I just add the creamer and that's it.
For me, it depends how sweet the creamer is. With any creamer, I'll usually add I'll use sugar twin, so I'll put like half a sugar twin instead of a full sugar twin. But if it's super sweet, I won't add any sugar twin at all.
Uh,
The bitterness.
Tim,
Oh, I don't need it. I'm not fancy schmancy with coffee grounds. I use instant coffee. I don't have time to wait for brewing.
Timmy, I've tried that salt trick, and it never did help none of mine.
It does help though if you reheat a coffee. Like if you have to reheat a coffee, put like a pinch of salt in it. Because when you reheat coffee, it gets more bitter than usual. But that little pinch of salt will help it from being bitter when you reheat it. Eggshell. Huh. Never heard that. I use a Keurig too, Zach, but I just use it so I don't have to boil the kettle. I put my instant coffee, put it in the Keurig, just push it with nothing in there. That's the epitome of instant coffee.
I use a big old Toastmaster coffee maker.
Okay.
Makes like 12.
Once upon a time, I would drink a whole pot of coffee, so I would brew a coffee, but I had a timer. So when I knew I was waking up, I'd set the timer so it would be ready when I woke up. But yeah, but now it's just like, if I want a coffee, I'll just use instant. And
I drink anywhere between 2 to 3, 4 pots a day.
Wow, that's a lot of coffee. I used to go through 2. Once upon a time, I go through 2 pots of coffee a day. But now I have like rock stars, so I don't know what's worse. I'll have like 1 or 2 coffees a day now. Sometimes I won't even. Like if I wake up and I'm just feeling lazy and I want something cold to drink, I'll grab a Monster or Rock Star and I won't bother with the coffee. But yeah, still love my coffee though. I cannot do a road trip without like several him stops. That's for sure. I need to turn in. I'm tired. Enjoy. What's up with it? Summer? I'm assuming you meant summer. Otherwise, how rude. Sleep tight, Mark. Sweet dreams. Thanks for coming.
Good night, Tori. Good night, Mark.
Oh, you're off to bed too? Night, Tori. Sweet dreams. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting off soon too. I know I said that like half an hour ago. I was getting off in half an hour, but yeah, I'm starting to be like. Then again, I have 2 monsters in my bag. I haven't drank yet, but I figure if my body's telling me to go to sleep, I probably should and not force it. That's what I thought you meant, Mark. Night, sweetie. What's left of Dumber?
I'm not really ready for this. I'm not really ready for winter.
Not ready for what?
I don't like winter.
Winter, no. Winter caca. Winter's a nope. But I live in Canada, so it's coming whether I like it or not.
I know it. I know it's coming.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
The thing is, I haven't even enjoyed summer at all. I haven't gone out. I don't know.
This is kind of when it comes winter here. It kind of makes me want to be in Australia when they're having their spring and their summers over in Australia.
But when it comes to that, I'll take winter over like every poisonous snake, spider creature that exists. They have like everything deadly over there. Winter. Yeah. No winter for me. I mean, winter looks pretty, Teresa. I love the look of winter. Like on a postcard or in a movie. But when you have to like shovel that crap, yeah. Not as fun. Especially like I don't know, in Quebec. I don't know if it's like that for everyone else, like in Ontario and stuff, but in Quebec we get a buttload of snow. Like we get a buttload where you're shoveling daily, snowbanks are over your head. It's just absolute ridiculousness.
I know. I don't mind the winter as long as the snow stays away. You know, I know it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. Like if I don't have to go out, the snow falling, it's beautiful. It's beautiful out my window.
Yeah.
But at some point you gotta go out, so that part sucks. You get a lot of snow usually. Yeah, you too, huh? Oh goodness. I don't know whose live I was in. I mentioned it before. It might have even been mine. I don't know. But there were winters where I'm getting off to like go to high school, and I don't know. I had no nerve endings in high school. I wore like mini skirts and like t-shirts and stuff. And my dad would have to like literally like, boost me over, like basically throw me over the snowbank so I get to the bus stop in the morning. It was crazy. Oh, like spring and fall. Yeah, fall is my favorite. I love the smell, the crisp smell of winter coming. I just don't like when winter actually comes. On the top of a hill, snow means we're stuck at home and can't leave. They close the roads, so no choice but nuzzle in and start a fire. See, that is my life goals, Teresa. I want to buy my plot of land, build my log cabin, and like stock up So I don't have to go out unless I want to go out. Oh, your brother while shoveling. I used to shovel a block and a half every year from elderly neighbors. Not anymore. Yeah, I'm lucky to get through mine. It kind of sucks too, because like Christian moved out, my middle one, and he did all the shoveling last year. I didn't have to ask him; he would just do it for me. But he's not here anymore, so I'm gonna have to do some shoveling. So Christian's not here, my husband's not here anymore, so it's like me and Cohen. So, and the dogs can't shovel. Freaking prick, useless puppies. But yeah, so all the shoveling is gonna be up to me this year. And last year I had the option of putting up a tempo because like I have a shared driveway between my building and the house next door, but they don't use it in the winter. So like I was able to put up a tempo or car shelter for people that don't know what that is, and I would only have to shovel a snowbank or whatever. But this year now, because Crazy Lady upstairs is living here, I can't occupy the whole freaking driveway. So I'm gonna have to shovel the whole dang driveway. But Lord knows she probably won't. I'm gonna just talk to the landlord about Crazy Lady. No, not yet. I was getting to, and I let my dogs out the other night, and she was out there drinking with her boyfriend or whoever it was with her dogs. So my dogs and her dogs went freaking mental, so I had to go down. And actually, for the first time since she moved in, I actually saw her, which made her human, which made me not hate her. I hate that about me. I hate that about me. But yeah, something needs to be done. Because, like, she's out there all the time with her damn dogs. I can only let my dogs out like twice a day now. And even then, it's a fiasco. Like, I'll wait. I'll listen. If her dogs bark constantly, it means she's not home. And that's when I'll let the dog, like, I don't know. I need to stop caring so dang much is what I need to do. Like she was like an evil, like devil person before she had a face. Now she has a freaking face. Doesn't make her any less unbearable, but I'm less inclined to like, I don't know, be mean about it, I guess. I don't know. Use table salt, not rock, because rock salt bad for my dog's feet. Okay. Well, I actually used to use kitty litter on the icy places. I would use like that melting stuff, like on the stairs up front. Well, not here, but at my other house, just because the stairs are important. I didn't want anybody like wiping out and suing me. But anywhere else, I would use like kitty litter. Put your harness. The puppers in front of the trees. Oh my goodness. My dogs are pretty strong, but I don't think they're that strong. She needs interactive toys in her yard for her dog. I swear. She needs to just not have her dogs out like 24 freaking 7 so I can let my dogs out every now and then. Like, I was your first freaking prick, you know? How does she get like to control everything now? It's like now, I don't know. Because she's on the lower level, like I can't see if the dogs are out because of my balcony thing. So I literally have to come like over into my office, look down, see if I can see them out there. And even then, it's questionable because it could just be a little farther over than I can see. Hey, Iris, you got knocked out, huh? Like at the same time, like she drives me freaking crazy with her dogs and stuff. But like same moment, like I could feel her heart attack when my dogs came down and her dogs went mental. So like I don't know, she's older than I am. I would assume by the look of her, at least 10 to 15 years older than I am. So like it scares the crap out of her when I let my dogs out. But like my dogs need to pee, you know. A low hanging tire swing with sticks. You can chew. Oh my goodness. Anyway, figure something out at some point. I just got to get through this year. And until this moment, I hadn't thought about how winter's going to work. Because if I'm shoveling all the time and her boyfriend's driving in on my shoveled driveway, I'm going to be peeved if I'm doing all the shoveling. For real. I'm going to be upset. But now I'm getting upset about things that haven't even happened yet, even though they will probably happen. But yeah, I'm going to try not to be my mom and get angry about things that haven't happened yet. Oh, goodness. I'll just pop some Advil or Tylenol with codeine and shovel away. Wouldn't be the first time. There's just more of it because I can't put the tempo. And plus, also, like, I used to park my car at the end of the driveway because the neighbor wasn't using it. But now, if her guy needs to get in with his car, I can't park at the end of the driveway. So I literally, like, only had to shovel the snowbank last year. Oh, freaking frick. I'm thinking back to, like, our last conversation. For those that were here on my last live, like, I'm pretty sure I could get on my lease if I needed to. I just really don't want to move, which is so much involved. Like, unless I'm moving to, like, my forever home, like, my property and whatever, like, I just don't want to move again. Like, I have stuff all over the place. I just don't want to pack. It's not the moving itself. Like, I would hire people at this point to move just because I can't do it anymore. But the packing is just, I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. And plus, finding another place that will allow 3 pit bulls. Yeah. Oh, Tammy got irises through iris some yarn or whatever that saying is through yarn in her window. It's been so long since I've used that term. I forgot what it was. There is so much to do. It's ridiculous. And like the one thing you need, you realize, oh crap, I already packed it. Hold him down. I hear you, Tammy. Oh. Yeah, I was hoping to be like up and running with like carpentry and stuff, but because the C word haven't really been doing that yet. So, because you make decent money in that, so I thought I could like put enough aside to like buy a cheap plot of land at the very least, and slowly build up, buy like a trailer or something temporary to live in while I build a log cabin and stuff. Like I did not want to move again without a permanent place to go. Just apartment to apartment. I can't do it. Like I've lived in houses for so long before here. I can't do apartments anymore. I think it's like on top of that, on top of everything, the fact that she's a bad neighbor, just it being like an apartment environment again is just like triggering for me. So the 3 boxes, keep out for now, and maybe pack it up. Yeah, I know. I probably should actually start just like, there's so much stuff that I have unpacked that I don't actually use, that I should pack up just so when it comes down to it, it's not as much to do. I'll build another one. I've seen those. Those are freaking awesome. I thought about that, but I really want a log cabin. So a log cabin in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere. It's just absolute serenity to me. With a nice giant fireplace and wood burning cook stove, like with the oven and everything like off the grid. Like no wires coming in my house, just solar, wind, and I will have internet, but I found a place where it's like LTE internet. Yeah, I'll go with that. So there's no wires coming in my house, no nothing, just yeah. It's Tammy. Tammy. I don't know. I keep trying to say it right, but with my accent, I think even Tammy kind of sounds like Tammy. But whatever. I do my best. You still awake, Kenny? Okay. You're about to pass out though,
I'm here.
huh? They catch you in the nick of time?
But yeah, I'm still here.
Super delayed reaction. You look like you're about to pass out though. You tired?
Well, I had, like I said, I had been up since about 4 o'clock this morning.
Okay, yeah, you need some sleep, Kenny.
But I'll probably just stick around with you until you end the stream.
Yeah, another 14 minutes. I'll end it at 3:30.
You ended at 3:30. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go another 14 then.
Yeah, you sure?
I'll do it.
I would hate to move. I have 6 bedrooms. I'll be packing forever. Oh my goodness, I hear you, Jeannie. Like literally, I've dwindled down. I haven't bought a lot of yarn since I've been here, other than that one that I needed for Christmas stuff that I used a lot of. Um, but when I moved here, I had so many bags of yarn, just yarn, but nothing compared to like other ones I've seen. I saw on Facebook one woman was moving and she had all her yarn in bins, and she literally had 2 truckloads go with just yarn bins. Keep that grid. Go to town when necessary. Almost there now. Only leave the house for work and kayaking. Awesome, Yarn Fairy. That is so awesome. That is my life goals. Yeah, live off the land, have my own chickens, and I'll start off with goats for milk, but eventually move to like I'm thinking mini jerseys. They have like these teeny tiny cows. Because I'm like I don't know. I don't think I need a giant one. Because if it's just me and Cohen, then it would take like 3 years to eat a whole cow. It came down to it. So half out. This log cabin. Other. What other thing is in here? Okay, so the half that's out is gonna be log cabin. Okay, because the ones I've seen were like all tires in the back, or that's Earth's ship. I think those are Earth ships they call them. The like dirt packed tires in the back that's like in like whether it's like a mountain or a hill or something, but then it's all like it's facing south and it's all glass in the front. So I wouldn't want like that either. But yeah, that sounds awesome. Um, Couldn't find you. I don't know. Is your name? I would assume it's whatever her channel, like her name on screen is, should be her channel. Like a Hobbit house. They don't even have to get rid of everything you don't need. Problem is, I need a lot of the stuff I have. I went from a house to an apartment, even though it's a decent sized apartment. There's stuff I haven't even unpacked yet because, like, even though it's stuff that I would use, I don't have as much space as I had, and I left so much stuff at the house, like so many things I didn't bring that I should have brought, and I don't know. But like I mean, when it comes down to moving off grid, I would need to downgrade too, like not downgrade, but downsize my stuff for sure. But yeah. Solar panels, etc. So I can yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna start with solar, and then eventually get a couple of wind turbines too. So when it's not sunny or whatever, because up here in the winter we don't get a lot of like sun hours, so the wind turbines would help out too to charge the batteries. You can just like hi on one of my videos. When you have time, I can go find you like that. Yeah. So Timmy, if you comment on one of Iris's videos, she'll be able to find you. Or if like you
Yeah,
can
I
drop
don't.
your link, it won't show up as a link, but you can copy and paste it at least, at the very least, or something. When I start my channel, I'll tell all the lovely people. Oh, okay, so you don't have anything, you don't have any content yet. Okay, so she'll let us know when she has content. Awesome.
Um, I know that I don't like very far being away from 800. So
800 what?
800 people, friends.
Oh, you have 800 subs?
No, I don't
Okay, you're
like.
over 1,000, right?
No, I'm not even. I'm not even over 1,000 yet.
Oh, no?
No, not on the friends, but now in the hours, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. I was about 500 off for my hours before tonight, but I was also only at like 618 subs.
ARS.
I have a daylight basement currently, and on hot days, it's usually a 20-degree difference upstairs to downstairs. It's on the wall. Sometimes it's changed. Yeah. That's why, too, like, I want to build my own place, too, is like, I'll buy my plot of land, I can face, like, my big windows where I want them to be, like, you want them to be south-facing, that way I won't let the heat in the, what do you call it, in the summer, but in the winter, the sun is farther down, so it will help to heat and light. Anyway, so yeah, done a lot of research. I just need the place now, and hopefully before I can't do it anymore. So I don't want to hire people to do it. I want to do it myself because that way I know what's there. I know it's done right, and yeah. Research on starting my channel via cell phone. It's honestly, it's not that much difference than. I mean, I don't know. I guess lives would be a little different, but like I said, like Kenny does it differently than I do. He does some, I don't know, weird voodoo stuff with his pre-recording on YouTube, but I just use my phone, I use my camera, I record my video, and I upload it to YouTube. It's that easy.
And then I do the panels like this. I do them through my PC.
Okay. We'll get rotating solar panels. Well, from what I understand, like I was planning to have like a covered porch. It'll be self-facing. So if you're self-facing, it'll always get sun. It's just I'll have something rigged that I can raise or lower the angle of it to catch the most sun. But it doesn't change the fact that up here in Canada, plus when I move, it'll be further north. I will have even less daylight hours. So yeah, I'd either have to reduce my energy consumption or have backup via, you know, wind turbines and such. Well, if they build it facing the wrong way, largest window to the west, so you
Hmm.
get the hottest heat. Oh, I swear, like the house I was in previously, the biggest windows were east and west. I could never open my windows in the summer. I mean, my curtains in the summer. It would just get so freaking hot. It was ridiculous. So I could never, like, I loved the size of the windows when we bought the house. I'm like, oh, this is gorgeous. But we were looking at it in the winter. So come summer, we can never open our freaking drapes. It was just too freaking hot. We have neighbors an hour away. All you see is roof and side of home. That's so cool. Yeah, that would definitely insulate very well. Oh my goodness. All right, so when I get my passport next, I come to Canada. Very cool. And I am dying to A, get my passport, B, so I'm going to open the dang border so I can go to freaking Hobby Lobby. It's pretty sad when that's like your next goal is to get to freaking Hobby Lobby in the US. Oh, yes, it will be a straw bale house. My dad was an architect and built it so that way it's so much more efficient for heating and cooling. Actually, I used to clean houses too. Like cleaning houses was like an in-between job for me. And we cleaned a house that was a hay bale house. It was super cool. Faces the west, mostly windows with blinds. Yeah, if it's at all possible, you want a south-facing home. Yeah. So that's why even like when I'm looking at properties, it's not enough that it's a nice plot of land with a nice lake and whatever. 'Cause I want a lake because I'm gonna bring in my own water. But the land needs to be to the north of the lake or river so that my house can be south facing. Or yeah, yeah. So it's not just finding the perfect land that looks great and has the lake and whatever. Because I want my house to be looking at the lake. Like it'd be weird to have like a really nice lake and have your house facing like 90 degrees away from it. The nice windows and stuff. You want to be able to wake up in the morning and look out at the nice lake or river with your coffee and whatnot. So like, yeah, I need like the north shore of a lake or river. So yeah, I'm very picky. But again, when I do this, I will never move again. It'll be my place till the day I die. I'll leave it to my kids and blah, blah, blah. So it's got to be perfect. Especially when I take the time to build a log cabin from like trees on the land and stuff. Like, yeah, it's got to be the perfect place. Like, I don't have to start over again. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, it's 3:27. So I shall bid you all adieu. I appreciate all of you for coming. I know normally I'd go like another, like just past 2 hours. Normally I'd be on another 9 hours or so, but oh, I can't keep up with that. So every now and then I will do like an all-nighter, but tonight's not the night. Hubby wants to go off grid, and I think he's crazy. I kind of get it, but not really sold on the idea. Honestly, Teresa, like if it's done well, it's not that different. Honestly, and plus you don't have to worry about like town power outages and like you rely on yourself. You don't have to worry about other people. And that's my goal is just to be completely self-sufficient, not have to worry about what Joe Blow and everybody's doing. Like I do my own thing, you do your thing, and don't bother me. All right. So again, oh, thank you all for coming. I appreciate all of you, like to the moon and back. Love you all to death. And hopefully it won't be like there's quite a gap between my last one and this one, but hopefully it won't be such a gap next time. And yeah. Oh, I
I'm
talk so much. I
I'm
talk
used
so
to her going a lot longer than this.
much. Oh, it's hard to like wind down. I'm like, okay, you can speak slowly, Coco. You don't have to like speed talk. All right. So again, thank you all for coming. Love you to death. And I do have merch now. If you check out my Teespring, whatever it is that I dropped earlier. Do I still have it pasted? Copied, I mean? Let's see. Probably oh no, there it is. Alright, so I just dropped my Teespring link. It's not just like my logo and stuff. I have some like funny crochet stuff and stuff on there too. So check it out if you're interested in crochet items. Not items, but like, things and stuff on shirts and cups and whatever. And I will see you next time. Thank you guys. Take care,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
Thanks for having me.